Hi everybody, welcome to the Soulful Soul. My name is Gladys and this is your monthly, your zodiac for the month of December 2021. Welcome back, Gemini. This is your reading for the month of December 2021, and you have attachment, dear hearts. See? Here we go. So for those of you who don't know the way I read, who are new here, I do a quick once over with the first deck, and then I do a deeper look in with the second deck. I'm using John Holland's Psychic Tarot, and I'll clarify with the Herb Crafters Tarot. Beautiful, beautiful deck actually. And there's a bee coming to visit you. Gemini, visit us because my moon is in Gemini. Oh, and you know what? I was just thinking of my mama because her name was Bee. Then I saw that bee, you know. Oh, lovely Gemini. There's some lovely energy. Look at that. Victory and success. Victory and success. Let's look. So there's something about the past, memories, nostalgia. You know, going into the festive season, there is a lot of family, and we miss the loved ones that we used to share memories with for a long time, you know, like for so long, and suddenly they aren't there. Yeah. And I'm thinking of my friend Jude and of me. I think we both miss our mamas. Well, we all miss our mamas when they go, but you know, that's what. Anyway, so there's this something from the past, I think, is holding you back, Gemini. Something from the past is creating could be past love, a past life love, a soulmate. That's what this card is about. But either that relationship is causing tension at the moment, like doing battle with you, or creating a battle, or what was I going to say? Or the memory of a past love is causing confusion for you with the Five of Wands there. There is an imbalance somewhere. There's a feeling of injustice, maybe. It is possible. There's some legal matters that could be with the Justice card, but not necessarily. It could also speak about feeling out of balance. There's some relationship. No, it doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be with the soulmate energy there. A relationship that's out of balance. And you know, I must come back to the attachment. Feeling attached to, this is a 5 and that's a 5, right? Being attached to the blockages. It's like something to do with the past is keeping you stuck in or maybe you are stuck, attached to, you're finding it hard to attach, to detach, where's my words? To detach from my neighbors just decided to chop a tree or something. Okay. So to detach from something from the past, or a memory of the past, or some childhood memory. Let's see, we'll see as we go along. and it's causing a bit of an imbalance for you in your unconscious, or in the near past. You have suffering in silence, so there's something that's worrying you. There's you're in your head about it, and you are Gemini, so it's understandable you would get caught in your head about it, Yeah. So that's where you're coming from. Something's been really in your mind. This is also air. It could be a Libra, and but something's been worrying you. Something's been weighing heavily on your mind. In your unconscious, you're wanting a new beginning, but you can't see it right now. You're wanting to move. Well, I want to say move on, but you're wanting this new beginning. You're wanting something to fire you up, or maybe there's a specific new beginning you want, but it doesn't seem to be on the cards. But you have this beautiful card of moving on, and this is you taking yourself from something that's been stormy and rocky and unsmooth to a place of calmness. It's like you have your compass there, and you are being shown the way. You are being shown the way to this place of more calm. And Gemini, there's a lot of angst around you. You know, there's so many swords. There's swords, and then there's the fire, but like they're all coming up in a bit of a negative. Well, not all. That spiritual strength is not negative, but I mean, we need to acknowledge the fears and all that. And I don't know if you're the sixth. I've done. This is the 8th reading, but I think maybe 4, 5, or 6 of the readings this card came out. And for everyone, I'm saying, please listen to my the latest thing that I put up about the confronting the ties that bind, and it's about the 8 of swords, but it's such a lovely 8 of swords, and there's a little exercise. Anyway, that video I'd done for TikTok and Instagram, and I got a lot of feedback on it, and people really liked the message, so I just wanted to share it with my YouTube friends, you know. But there's this feeling of that you feel you're stuck, but actually you are more. It's more about your head talk, your mind talk. But cut yourself some slack as well, Gemini. Don't be hard on yourself on top of whatever it is you're feeling. And in the near future, perhaps you will begin to acknowledge that this journey, even though it's been whatever it's been, your journey is teaching you things. You're learning as you go along, and you're building your spiritual strength. That 9 of Wands is also about acknowledging our lessons, acknowledging that we've grown, acknowledging what we've created, seeing it for what it is, and not dismissing it, not making it lesser than it is, what we've achieved, honoring it and valuing it, you know. And then you get this beautiful card in your advice is to open yourself up. Be willing to take risks. If spirit guides you to a risk, be willing to take that risk, you know. That's the Fool card. It's about being willing to take the jump. And you know, in your outcome you get the High Priestess. So it's almost like saying that you will be guided, you will be guided, and you will know when it's time to take that risk, and trust. What you need is to trust that inner wisdom, trust the High Priestess within. To you know, the High Priestess doesn't just show up, and so when the High Priestess shows up, just trust that wisdom within, you know. Trust that it is guidance. Don't question it, you know. Okay. And beneath the deck you have the Madre of Earth. That's the Queen of Coins, and it is in the reverse. So you might be dealing with a feminine energy earth sign. It's possible, and it doesn't matter the gender or how they identify. It could be that you are concerned about your finances, how you move through the earth with abundance. I think that might be on your mind. It's something like that, either or both. This is the Adelita of air, which is the warrior of air, or the prince, the knight of swords. And so also an air sign showing up in the reverse. So there might be an air sign in your life that you are concerned with. It could be that you are wanting to have honest conversations and to cut out the things that don't serve you, or to confront something from your past, dear hearts. But it feels like it's stuck. It's something that you wish to do, but it's not on the cards right now. And I think it's because of these conflicting, maybe worries, projects or concerns. I think there are lots of things on your mind that are making you feel like, you know what I'm thinking? So maybe my friend Jude is going to watch this, but I think about honey. She loves honey, honey and honeycomb in particular, right? And so I'm looking at that. So if you, maybe that's what you need to engage with. Maybe you need to make this tincture of garlic and honey to give you emotional as well as physical well-being, because strength right now, because maybe that's what you need right now, so that you can better face the challenges. And then what you need to think of is you are worried about your stability. I feel like, how do you lay down roots, or how do you sustain the roots that you have laid down? There's some kind of imbalance that's around you regarding this. And for some, this could be a divorce or some kind of court case that is making you question your stability or worrying you. You know, I look at this card and I feel like there's a lot going on here, right? And maybe that's what you need to do, because it's making me think of the Five of Wands as well. It's not giving me a Four of Wands energy. It's giving me the energy of sorting out, tidying up, putting things in place, and maybe even if that's papers, take time out to put your things in order, Gemini. Even if it's taxes and stuff like that. With this suffering in silence, there's this curandera of water, which is like the warrior, the old one, the wise one of water. It's a water. It could be a water sign, like also a feminine energy. So there could be a feminine energies around you, or people who carry feminine energy, or a person that's very emotional, having an impact on you. It could be you feeling really deep emotions right now, and that's okay, you know, Gemini. I keep saying, you know, like especially for air signs, on top of the whatever you're feeling, or for many signs, sometimes we are hard on ourselves for feeling that feeling instead of just accepting it, you know. And I think that might be where you're coming from, is this place of deep emotion and like turbulent emotions, you know. But I think that's changing, and with this passion ignited, you get the Eight of Earth. So I think you are feeling stuck. There's something going on that is affecting you, feeling like you can have a new beginning with something. there's something you want to start putting your energy into, but it feels like there's stuck energy around that for whatever reason. It could be financial, it could be emotional, it could be things that need to be tied up first that are blocking that happening. It could be you needing to clarify, with the Five of Wands, needing to hone in on what your priorities are, and doing the cleaning up, Okay, I'm trying to read in between, to speak in between those noises. So you get the Six of Swords and the Ace of Swords here. Moving on, but there's still things that need to be spoken about. There's still things that are unsaid, dear Gemini. You need to think about the things that you need to say, need to speak about, and almost like put a stake in it, like put a line, draw a line or something is what I'm feeling. If you look at this, it's almost like a barrier, and maybe that's what comes to mind, but the Ace of Swords is like bringing about clarity, speaking your mind, and around you is the feeling trapped, but you know what, this is the Capricorn card. This is a card of power and power games. So dear Gemini, I think this month, part of the month, is also, with all these other things, is also confronting power and how you see power and how it might be used against you, but also how you might not take it up when you need to. Why? When the devil comes up in the upright, I always see it as you not, either you're dealing with a Capricorn, that's quite possible, or it's a and that Capricorn is making you feel trapped. Maybe they are playing games, but when it when it represents you, it can mean that you are not owning your own power, your power to speak truths, your power to bring clarity in a situation, your power to break out of this feeling of being trapped. In your near future, you get two nines, the Nine of Water upright and the Nine of Wands upright. So I think I was saying to Taurus, that was just before you, for the solar eclipse, maybe do some writing out of wishes and putting them out there. This is the wish card. This is the card of complete fulfillment, whether on your own or with others, but mainly with fulfillment within. And so I feel like maybe you put out your wishes, maybe also do an inventory of all that you've achieved and now what the next steps are, whether it's emotional. This is about complete emotional satisfaction. So write that out and play in the moon with that energy. No? You get another, did you get that? This is another warrior of fire. This is the Knight of Wands you get with the new beginning. So I feel like you're being advised to prepare. When Spirit asks you to jump and don't question, because the Knight of Wands doesn't question when they are, and coming with the Fool card, I think that the Knight of Wands is a very it's very constructive here, and well, of course it's also your advice. So it's saying don't be afraid to charge forward when Spirit guides you to. Don't question too much. Don't get into your head, dear Gemini, because that is a temptation, an easy slip into, right, as an air sign. And then with your outcome, you get the two cards of balance as well. There's a lot about finding balance. You might struggle with this balance, when your intuition kicks in or when you hear guidance, you might question it. But Taurus also got this in a different placement, but I'm thinking that there's also this need to just to honor the rhythms. I said a different thing to Taurus, so another thing is coming for you, my dear hearts, is to honor the rhythms. Just think about the figure of 8 and life and the life cycles and how we go, the ebb and flow, to honor that and do your work, but know that there will be dips and there will be ups, but they will get less and less intense. The more we grow spiritually, the less those dips, ebbs and flows affect us. That's the life guidance, that the way I see it, and but I think that you do the work of breaking free from the attachments, of confronting where the power issues, confronting where you please listen to that video. I think it will be really helpful for you. And and that's it, and that's your guidance. But I'm going to draw a lovely card from my lovely deck from my lovely brother, and see what's the cherry on the top for you, Gemini. Oh, and this did fall out, but I didn't take it. And this, to me, is this Temperance card. It's also 14, but it's worthiness. Wow, look at that, Gemini, worthiness. There, owning your power, not being hard on yourself, honoring your experiences and all that you've achieved. That's really lovely, dear hearts. So, my dear Geminis, I'm going to leave it there, and I hope this has helped you. I wish you lots of love for the month ahead. I will be uploading some interesting videos. At least for me, they will be interesting. And please give me feedback. I'd love to hear however you feel comfortable sharing. And thank you to my lovely friends who do give me feedback, even like on WhatsApp or whatever. It means so much to me. Okay, dear hearts, sending you lots and lots of love.